Good evening, friends. Now, I would like to go ahead and showcase to you as to how to import and use Pandas package for the analysis, and especially for the one that has been uploaded, the data set I'm talking about, and that is air quality. And here you will see that whenever we one is working, I wouldn't say that it's just for the time series data set only. Even if we are working for some other data sets also, first and foremost we need to understand that yes, whether the data set that we are working, especially on the time series, is equally spaced or not. Number one, in the sense that they are identical, the gaps between them should be identical. Number two, there should not be any redundant values also in there, in the sense that there has to be a clear flow in the series of the data that you have collected. And lastly but not the least, there should not be any gaps for them. Now that is what the agenda would be for the data cleaning process also. So number one, it should be equally spaced without any gaps. That means that I need to focus that missing values are not there. That's number two. Number three, even if there are some redundant values, we need to ensure that yes, we are removing them. Now in order to do that, now this is where the video comes in, this particular video wherein I have already uploaded and I have shown to you as to what are the steps needed in order to go ahead and upload my file into the Colab region. After that, I'm going to invoke, I should say, the Pandas, install the library Pandas also, and I've told you that how this particular data, the library is going to work out. And in one introduction to the Pandas itself, I've told you that the full form of Panda is nothing but the panel data. So here we go, and we have to import Pandas also, and then I'm going to read out. Now let me show it to you as to how to proceed further and create and go further with the data set. Now first and foremost, we have uploaded. Now this particular uploaded, we are giving the arguments that yes, there has to be a separation, and that would be taken care by the colon sign, and then there would be a decimal point, dot. Now there is this error, I've written it as comma, it has to be a dot out here. Now once I have given these kind of arguments out there for my particular file, which is in the CSV format, I'm asking Pandas to read it, and this reading has to be taken care by creating a data frame, and I have given the name as DF. So how am I going to understand this? DF is a data frame which I have been created to read the CSV file of air quality, and then I'm proceeding further. Now I told you that we have to be very careful with the data cleaning process, in which means that there should not be any gaps. The data has to be equally spaced between two series that has got. Now this can be taken care of by bringing in another function which I call it as df.ieloc, wherein it is colon number one, that is where the function would be coming in, comma 0.14 means you are giving that kind of difference between the time which is there, and this again is going to be placed in the data frame which I call it as df. And later on I would like to see what is the length of the data, so allocating certain conditions for the data frame that has been created and given the name as df. Now this is what exactly I'm taking care of in this particular I should say coding that I have done, and I want to go further and check it out. Now this would help us, like I said, the last line of the coding, len df, it means that reading the length of the data frame, that means what data is there and what is the length of it, and that can be taken care of. Now once this has been done, I run the code and I get the answer as what, that it is 9471. What does this mean? This means that there are in total number, the total number of cells in this particular file has got 9471. Now once I know, now I'll be going ahead checking out for the redundant values, the missing values, and if there are any kind of gaps or not, and lastly check it out whether they are equally spaced also or not. So let me come up with the next one, wherein with one more code we would like to go ahead and understand as to how to proceed further. Till then, thanks and take care. Bye.